just want to say to y'all that I'm Lala, and I want to let you know up front that I appreciate you coming in and visiting with me. Okay, so to start it off, like I told you, this picture here, when I was 9 years old, I was a shoe shine boy. And this was in my daddy's shoe shine parlor downtown in the 40s and 50s and 60s. And in this little place, during those years, we had over 500 young men that worked their way through high school, and go on to college and do different things in life. And so this is my hat undertaking, my collection, I guess you would call it. And so this is my stint with going to the Ellen Show, Youth Math. They came over here and for 4 days and videoed, and Ellen saw this video, and she invited us to her show. Okay, so pretty much all of this is my workroom floor, and I think it looked nothing less part of Lala's junkyard. That's my lovely wife picture there. Yeah, okay. You see that?
Wow.
That's a picture of my daddy's band. My daddy taught himself how to play the clarinet and the saxophone. He wrote to Chicago and New York and got the correspondence. And he taught himself. And during the 40s and 50s, he had a 25-piece orchestra. And so before he died in 81, back in the 70s, I had that put up there, a picture of his band with 3 daughters and 1 son. And I was a little young when they took that picture. But he taught all of us how to play music, And so that's George Evans and his Crusaders. See on that banjo box down there? If you can get up, you can get up there. George Evans and his Crusaders. And they played the Golden Triangle for more than 30 years, you see. Yeah. They were coming out of Louisville after playing a set down there, and a guy turned over 3 times, and so my daddy kind of hung it up after that. Yeah, but I got it all here. And this was my fish tank, 300 gallons, and at one point, I had piranhas in there. See, in Starkville, I was the first black mailman. I had 30 years with the post office and retired in 1992 with 30 years. And when I was out there, I walked 10 miles a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. I got calluses, bunions, cones. I got it all, But I did it. I did what I had to do, you see. Okay. Now that's pretty much covers this, okay? Now, if you want to, let me straighten this up for a minute. Let's see. Somebody been scramble boarding me.
Is that Louise?
Yep.
When was your birthday? When was Miss Lou's birthday?
It was on the 8th. I just haven't taken it down yet, giving it the benefit of the doubt. Okay. All right. So come on down this way a little bit, and we'll let the show go on. Okay. Me and my wife, we've always had something out here. We used to do flowers a lot. Hey, fellas. And so we made this into a little park. and this says Lala's Umbrella Grove in Needmo. And I had a little pace boat sign out here, and the weather beat it up real bad. And so had a couple of students came by and said, "Why is your sign so beat up so bad?" In a couple of weeks they came back with this. This is 2 or 3 years old. And this is my slogan here. It's all good, no matter how it is. It's what?
All good.
It's all good. Okay, now look, this right here, do you know what this is?
A milk can.
Yeah, okay. You know the boarding plant down here?
Uh-huh.
Yeah. This is where people that's where they used to process, where the grill is now.
Right.
That was the boarding plant. One of the biggest industries in town. And all over the county, people process their milk, put them in cans and send them to that place. And this is the leaning tree. It's an old gospel song. You hear it on Sunday morning. And it goes like this. The leaning tree may not always be the first to fall. So that's the leaning tree. Okay, so this out here, this I had this as a little cafe area representing businesses in Needmo. I had Blue Goose over there, and Joanne's daddy, he had a cafe called Bud Hall's, you know. And a lady named Rosa May had a cafe. And this young guy, Cornell, he's in Louisville.
Oh, down the Cornell's, the restaurant?
He's from this,
Oh, really?
he's from,
Wow.
yeah, and I had that one over there dedicated to him, you see. Yeah, okay, now let's go this way right quick. Now, I had this right here is what kind of got me to the Ellen show. The sign said, "Go down the road where a child was born." And so I had trivial questions all the way down. And this guy came over here and answered all my trivias, white guy. And when he answered all my trivias, I said, "Look, Danny, nobody's come over here and answered all Lala trivia. I'm gonna get you for that." And 2 weeks later, he brought the band Mute Mass, and they had written a song entitled Monuments of Love, and they used this whole scene as a backdrop for that song. Yeah, and that's what got us to Hollywood. Okay, come on, go this way. Let's move on. Okay, so that log there, I've repainted it for 20 years.
Okay.
Color Me Lala. Yeah, that's a log there. It used to be pretty out here, but I haven't had a chance to do anything this year. I ain't changed nothing. I used to take the umbrellas down at night and put them back up in the daytime, but I ain't able to do it now. Come on, let's go this way. These were poster signs what I had the trivial questions on. And they had 4 or 5 different songs like on there. Okay, come on this way. We're gonna have to rush through this because come on, I had trivial questions on there, you know. And trivia questions over there, trivia questions there. And all of this is built in scenery. Okay, come on. Okay. This was beautiful at one time. I had trivia questions on there. And now when we get down here, I had trivia questions here. Now luckily, this is still standing. But if you look in here, bring your camera, and I want you to look in there. And you see there's a sign and it says, "No room in the inn." Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
No room in the question mark. And what's surrounded is rocks. So that was a big city over there. And this is where he was born, on the edge. And so I surmised it by saying there was no room in the inn. He was born in a rock in a hard place.
Wow.
How about that? and so back there I had a rose garden.
Okay.
Yeah. And okay, let's run over here right quick. Let me show you this. I had umbrellas. Had over 100 out here. I don't know how many out here now. And right here, you could look back at some of my beautiful pictures of this. It ain't so pretty this year, but I had a sign here saying, Lala Soul Train line. Okay, so I'm gonna show you how it works. Okay, and let's see. I'm gonna come down here and I'll let you video me. Oh, you gonna have it on there, ain't you? Okay, that's all right. Okay, get down a little further. So when everybody come over here, they have to do Lala Soul Train thing. So you come behind me. And
I'm not a
I'm gonna
dancer.
do it. I'm gonna do it first and show you how I do it.
Okay.
Okay, you ready? Okay. When you want to do Lala Soul Train, the song go like this. I believe I can fly. I believe I can reach the sky. Every night and every day, I'll take my wings and I'll fly away. I believe I can fly. So you start over. Okay. I believe I can fly. I believe I can reach the sky. Every night and every day, I'll take my wings and all together fly away. How was that, Doc?
That's great. That's beautiful.
Okay, let's go over here. We getting through that pretty good. We might make it. Now right here, I call this, now y'all, Lala's Art Gallery. And I took this tent, this pool, and made different sections out of it. Now let me show you this first one. You see what this one say here? Look at that one right here. What it say?
The UK says,
Lala, the UK said Lala live around the world. Love is all. This guy came from the UK and he saw the video over in the UK. He said if he ever got to Starkville, he came here and put that in there himself. How about that? Okay, come on this way. Now these people here, they came from, okay, turn around and get this so you have that in there also. Okay, they came from visiting Lala from El Torito, California. You got that one? And these people, okay, what it say? Lala, One Love, and they came all the way from the Virgin Islands.
Wow.
Okay, so these are more local here. They came from, what did that say?
Pelahatchie.
Huh?
Pelahatchie, Mississippi?
Pelahatchie, Mississippi. And these were a group of 15 kids. This was a group of 15 kids that came over. It was 15 kids from about 12 different countries came over to visit, and that's what they wrote on there. Okay, now, this one here, let me see if I can remember. Love is the answer. I don't forgot where they were from, but they came from New Orleans. These people came from New Orleans. And it goes on round.
Wow.
So we're trying to get through. And see, I had this really beautiful, but I just haven't been able to keep it up this year. Okay, it says the color of love. The color of love is those many colors you see on the umbrella. Is that many colors and more. Okay, now this stuff here is by Lionel Richie, most of it. Hello, lady, my love, shoe shine, as a shoe shine boy, and all of this other artistic looking stuff, autism, artistic, whatever.
Right.
I did it, you know, and I had students came from MSU at landscaping and repainted all these chairs.
Okay.
That's been about a year ago now. They said they're coming back again this fall.
Okay.
Okay, let's go on around here this way. Now this is my work table. This is my work table outside.
Okay.
Yeah.
We heard your radio on over here when we first came.
Yeah, I leave it on.
Okay.
Yeah, it play when it want to. Yeah. Now let me show you this. And all of this is part of. Now here's some musical stuff here. Let's see if we can get this in there right quick. This what does that say? One day at a what?
Time.
Sweet Jesus. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. Okay, and this say old school. I keep holding.
Oh.
I keep holding on. Okay, and this one say, stand by me. Who was that?
I know that.
Yeah. Okay, and this one is blue skies. Blue skies smiling at me, nothing but blue skies. Should I be? Yeah. And this one over here say, I'll say a little what for you?
Prayer.
I'll say a little prayer for you. Okay. Okay, let's see what we got here. And I put all this stuff here. Oh, happy day. Remember that one? Okay, so let's go on, y'all. All right. I appreciate y'all putting up with my junky art.
Oh, it's pretty beautiful. It's definitely beautiful right now.
Okay, and let me show you this one on here. I usually be repainted this by now, but I haven't had the energy or the heart. Let's see. There was something on here I wanted to show. Oh yeah. Let's see. Let's see. Can you see my name is? Can you see that now? Can you see that one? Saying my name is who?
Is that a song?
Come on around here. Come on. Huh? See this one? Maya who? Huh?
Angela?
You got it.
Okay.
Now, up.
Looking at that one too.
Yeah, swing low.
Sweet cherry.
The amazing.
Is it Grace?
Yeah.
Ah, yeah.
Oh, amazing grace. And that's Etta Jane.
Okay. Okay.
At last, my love has come along. That's Etta Jane.
Okay.
Yeah, and so all of this stuff has got that kind of sentiment to it.
Right.
You see, now under here, it's not pretty under there, but under here, we gave all of the high school seniors a graduating party for 25 years.
Okay.
And they would come under here, and it was beautiful. This was a beautiful set back in the day. And all had talents. They would perform the talents. And we have 300 and 400 people here all over the county that they come for graduation. And we had what you call a cake, a slice of the cake, you know.
Yes, sir.
And we ask them question about like, what are your plans for the future? We'd ask you, and then they tell us what they're planning. We give them a slice of the cake.
Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let's move on. Okay. And then up here is where all the people would sit and stuff like that. Okay. That's the old man river. Just keep on what?
Flowing or moving?
That's right.
Keep on what? Moving?
Yeah.
Flowing?
Rolling on. Yeah.
Rolling on.
Yeah. Love. I love to see the music symbol there. I love music, any kind of, see the music symbol? I love music, any kind of music. Okay, and what was that? That's right. The best is yet to come, yes. And Misty Blue, Blueberry.
Blueberry Hill. I found
Yeah.
my thrill on Blueberry Hill.
Yeah. I do all that kind of stuff. Okay, let's move on. Now down here is where I had everything that's out here. I call it inside of Lala's place. And everything is out here. I had it down here. I painted it down here. And cause if I get down there now and try to repaint, I may not get back up, you know. But anyway, I had a footprint here, and each footprint led to something different out
Okay.
here.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? Yeah. And so, and
Say it again. It's all good.
it's all good. And let me show you this board up here. Now, this is a board up here, and that big one there, my son, they had a high school band, and had 2 white kids in it, and they called themselves Omega Vinyl. That was the name of the group. And all of these kids were college graduates.
Okay.
And this young lady here, she lived on this street, and she went on to sing with the famed group In Vogue.
Oh, really?
Yeah, powerful voice.
Wow.
Yeah, and so I formed the church community band. Had about 25-piece band, and these are the kids who were in the band. Yeah, and this one lady, she's an anchor, Andre Self.
Yes.
She was in this band when they was in
Really?
when they was in 6th and 7th grade.
Wow.
Yeah.
Corvallis Land Fair was in college when I was at Mississippi State.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah.
Wow.
So some of those names would be familiar, you know.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
And so, okay, let's go this way. And now under here, I put up my Christmas decoration.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all of that's stored for Christmas.
Okay.
Now I don't know when I'm gonna be able to. I hope I'll be able to do it. Hope I have my energy back
Yes, sir.
by then. Now come over here, and that's my famous slogan. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's all good. Sometimes it don't be worth but it's all good. But it's still, I'll be out carrying the mail some days like this, you know, and all of a sudden, oh well, the mail got to go through. It's all good.
Right.
Go ahead on. Yeah, go on, do what you got to do. Now under here, when my wife and I, we got married at 18, and we had our 50th anniversary. What is that you see on the ground there?
Hopscotch?
Yeah, and I'll show you how it go. Hold my phone for me. Okay, this is the start right here. Right here, said da-da, 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 da, da-da, 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 da. You want to try it?
I'll try.
All righty. Okay, I'm gonna ask you what's your name and stuff like that when you get down to start. What's your name, ma'am?
Kenya.
And you say you are related, you and Joanne,
Yes, sir.
to my wife's cousin Joanne.
Yes,
Your cousin,
married my cousin. Well, my cousin married your cousin. Yes.
yeah,
He was my cousin.
we all in the family.
Yes, sir.
And you gonna do Lala's hopscotch.
Okay.
Okay, have at it.
Okay.
That I, that I, that I.
Do I touch here? No.
Oh, you passed that one up already. That I. That's all right. That I. Yeah, you passed the hand up
Okay,
already.
the hand was right there.
Yeah,
Okay, I see it. Okay.
That's all right. Come on, let's go this way. So y'all can see, you can see easily why I call it junkyard now, can't you? It tells its own story, huh? Okay, now. I want y'all, first of all, I want y'all to get up there and I want to get a picture of y'all with the camera in your hand, okay? Y'all stand up against that wall. Okay. Then oh, this is great. We get one more. Super, okay. So I built, this is a museum I built in honor of my wife. After she died on the 21st of this month, it's gonna be 10 years ago. So she died in July, and in January, that was 11, in January of 12 we had this out here. We had talked about this. We have over 60 picture album books in our collection. So we had talked about what we was gonna do with all those pictures. So when we go inside, I'll show you. Okay, come on, let's go down here. And during our 50th anniversary, we did the hopscotch. And we come down here and we did the swing thing. I had a little jam box, jamming as we went along, you know, reminiscing and stuff, you see. Okay. I sure hope Joanne get a chance to see this.
I hope so.
She keeps up with me pretty good.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, now let me get a picture of y'all over there in the swing. Okay, you wanna, let's see. Now, look like y'all doing Lala's swing thing. We so proud to have you over here doing this thing. And I hope Joanne see this. I want to let y'all know I appreciate y'all coming over and visiting with me. Okay, and I thank you so very much. All right, okay. Now this is the last part here. Y'all give me a minute to get I used to keep this thing spick and span, but you have to bear with me. You okay? Because I can't do it all anymore. I'm doing the best to keep myself going. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Okay. Come on in here. Y'all want some water? I ain't got nothing but water. Okay. Yes, 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 yes. Hey, hey, hold on. Hey, hold up just a minute. Wait a minute, come here. No, we got it here, baby, huh? You got it, man? Okay, come back. There you go, now get back and do it.
I don't know how to dance.
Yes, you do. You with Lala. Just do your thing. Yeah. And she got it. She got it, didn't she? Okay, thank you so much.
You're
Yeah.
welcome.
Okay. All right. All right.
Can I tell you that her smile and Joanne's smile?
Yeah.
That smile was like, I can see it.
Yeah, yeah,
Wow.
yeah. Okay. So this I immediately built in memory of my wife. We had so much memorabilia. We had talked about doing this before she passed, you know. Little did I know this what was going to happen. But after I said we're going to do this anyway, you know. And right here is a picture of the, you see that picture there? With the car in front of it?
Yes, sir.
That was the original shine parlor where over 500 boys worked their way. Somehow we had 15 chairs in that little rundown building. White was up front and the black was at the back. That's just the way the times were, you know, yeah. But we managed to do that, you see.
Did this come from the parlor?
Those are two of the original chairs from my daddy's shine parlor. I managed to confiscate those,
Right,
you know.
right.
Yeah, you see these edges on here, they are sharp where footprints, you know, people. And when I started, I had to have a Coca-Cola case like that because I wasn't tall enough to reach the shoe. And then after I got good at it, you know, when we shine the shoes, perhaps more or less at the end, you know, and so we would pop the rag. You had a switch brush, we'd brush them down. Hey, you know what I'm saying? Got them tips, you see.
Yes, sir.
But we made a living. You made a living. Now, hey, can't stand it. Still can't stand it. Bring back them memories. Now let me show you this right here. This is a picture of my family back in the 1800s. See that right there? That one right there. My daddy is that one with the dress on right there. He was born in 1899, you see. So that's a picture of the family. And that was in the community of Chapel Hill, Mississippi, where we came from, you know. Yeah,
Where's Chapel Hill?
down Octop. Yeah, like going to the lake out there.
Wow.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So that's at the Shine Parlor there. That's me and another guy. He came to visit me about 3 weeks ago, and I was shining his shoes. He was a young man. He's retired now. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And over here, when we got my wife's mother here, and this is my wife's mother and dad. My wife's mother was our only child, one child, and she was a mother of 13. And my wife was the oldest girl. She had 2 brothers ahead of her, so she had to raise the other kids. Beautiful. Now, this is my wife's mother when she was 102, and she lived to be 105. Amazing, fantastic. And all of this other stuff, I went out on campus and stole from the magnolia trees and all that, and made those bouquets for Mother's Day, you know, for my wife, you know. And I gave them to Seth. And this is our 50th anniversary. That's our cake. Yeah. Yeah. 50 years, 2001. Yeah. So,
Is this you?
which one?
The the picture of the man, right? Yes, sir.
That's me. Don't look the same no more, huh? That was back in the day. That was back in the day there. Now this little house here, see this little house here? When my wife and I, when we got married, we rented this little house. It had one bedroom and a kitchen and an outdoor toilet. And back in those days, you could raise your own chickens and hogs and all that kind of stuff. Right, and it was right, you know what a tent was?
Yes, sir.
It was about 50 feet from where there's a street went through there where we lived. That was where our first house we rented. Yeah, how about that?
And then y'all built that house.
Yeah. And when we built that house, it was 2 bedrooms, a kitchen, and a carport. And I had gone in the Army and come out and got a GI loan. And that house, back in 1956, cost $8,000. Monthly payments was $65 a month, because we added on, you know, to that. You can't stay in a motel $65 a night no more, you know. Yeah. So pretty much, let's see. This is my last punch at the post office in 92. That's my last punch, and that was the party they gave for us. Yeah. My last punch in 92. and oh yeah, let me show you this. Don't want to forget this. Now this was, you see that right there? Oh, did you see that right there?
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Okay. This was our last dance. See with the red on up there? We went to a family reception. This young couple that just got married. And so at one point, the DJ said, all of you married couple, we want you to come out on the floor and show the young couple some love. And so about 40 couples got out there. And after 45, everybody, wasn't nobody left on the floor but me and my wife. So we got up to 50, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And when we got up to 9, I was dancing with her, you know, and I was going around, you know, and then all of a sudden I dipped her, you know, and I brought her back up, put one of them on. That was our last dance. The following Friday night is when she said about midnight, she said, I have a little burning in my chest. Would you get me some Sprite? I said, of course. I went and got some Sprite and she belched. She said, I feel better now. So about 3 o'clock in the morning, she said, I'm getting that feeling again. Didn't know what was going on. We didn't know. And so would you get me some more Sprite? I went and got her some more Sprite. And so she said, well, I feel better. So about 6:30 in the morning, I got up. I said, well, baby, I'm going to fix the breakfast, you know. And she usually come in and watch me, you know. So after I got up, I said, you going to come in and watch me? She said, I'll wait a few minutes, you know. So she did. And so she said, well, I'm ready now. And she tried to get up, and she couldn't get up. She said, you got to come help me. I said, okay. I got her and carried her to the bathroom, set her down. And I noticed she was turning cold, you know. And I pat her. Talk to me. She didn't respond. So I said, I got to call 911. And I called 911. They come in real responsive time, about 10 minutes. And before they rang the doorbell, she was bent over like this. And she looked up at me and she said, "I love you." And that was it. What a beautiful story. Yeah, so it's like I told them on the Ellen show. I was numb for a while, you know, hurt. But she telling me she loved me, I can live with that. It'll be 10 years ago on the 21st of this month that she passed. Okay. All right. I hope I shared a good story with y'all. Anything you want to ask?
It's a lot. I'm about to cry. I'm sorry.
Me too. Oh, that's such a beautiful story.
Yeah.
I appreciate to hear you say that. Yeah.
You can tell, now how much you loved her.
Right.
You love her.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right.
That's
Yeah.
undeniable.
18 years old. Yeah. We didn't know which way to go. But what we did it together, you see. And the rest is history. Yeah.